Jai Jagannath students. Today's class will start function of a noun. The previous class we have discussed about last class. There I just told you about those 5 kinds of nouns. So one thing we should know कि whenever we use a noun in a sentence, तार function कौन? Noun तो बस that is categories आमे discussion करीचे. तो आमे भी देखिबा. First, the very important thing it should be in every student's mind that केमिति और को जगह रे ओके noun ओके sentence रे use हुए. That is very important. And how can we recognize a noun in a sentence? And if we can recognize it, what is its function? तार function कौन? So this is the first thing we should keep it in mind so that हमको आगु को easy ही जीवो ओके noun को चिन्हिवा पाई and to know what is its function, the function कौन जानिया पाई. So let's start it. Number 1, right here, आज the subject of a sentence. As the subject of a sentence. I write a sentence. Rahul bought a pen. Book provides a lot of knowledge. A book provides a lot of knowledge. So students, you mark here. Rahul bought a book. So here you know, in the sentence, Rahul bought a pen. Here Rahul, I use here as the subject of the sentence. Then this is your subject. Then bought a pen. This is, you know, this is the predicate part of the sentence. So Rahul is the subject. What I told you before, Rahul is the name of a boy, name of someone. So it is a proper noun. I mean it is a noun. Exactly. A book provides a lot of knowledge. So here a book, here it is the subject of the sentence. Then provides a lot of knowledge. Here it is the predicate part. In predicate part, what are the words that we will discuss? So our first point was are the subject of a sentence. Always remember the subject of a sentence is either noun or pronoun. बाबू एमती भी कहीपरि नाउन नाई तो ता भाई प्रोनाउन नाउन तो रहिबो नाई तो तार भाई रहिबो प्रोनाउन. सो दिस नाउन this thing I can say either noun or one noun phrase, or I can say a noun clause. Noun related, either noun, suppose Rahul here it is the name of a particular boy, one word. Then I say this is noun. But here I say a book. I can write a story book. I can write a tall man. So if you say face, noun face, I can write like so. A tall man. So a article determiner. Here tall. It is your adjective. But the head word, it is your noun. So a tall man, if it is the noun phrase, then man here is the noun. So whenever you think of a noun phrase, students remember in a noun phrase there is no verb because phrase means there is no verb. Then clause, in clause there comes the verb. How it functions as a noun clause, it will be discussed. So one thing first to know, noun first used as the subject of a sentence, number 1. First point, noun, it is used as the subject of a sentence. Then, number 2, object of a verb. It can function as the object of a verb. That verb should be an action verb. So when it is used as the object of a verb, I mean, I write the same sentence, what I write here, Rahul bought a pen. Rahul bought a pen. So here Rahul, you know, this is the subject of sentence, right? Here, but here it is the verb. So mark here, Rahul is the subject and this is the action of Rahul. Rahul's action is your bought. Rahul bought. So what Rahul did the action, that action is your bought. And this action, its effect is on a pen. Its effect is on a pen. तमाने राहुल जो किणिला यार इफेक्ट को किए रिसीव कला, ए पेन ही रिसीव कला, ए पेन ही रिसीव कला. और इनडायरेक्टली आई कैन से राहुल बट, राहुल किणिला, कौन किणिला? इफ आई आस्क हियर टू क्वेश्चंस, वन इज योर व्हाट, अनदर इज योर whom. One is your what, another is your whom. If you get any relevant answer, any logical answer, that must be a noun or a pronoun. Keep it in mind. Either noun ही थी वो, नहीं तो इसका pronoun ही थी वो. So here a pen, a you know the determiner, okay? Pen, here pen is the noun. So a pen, this is a noun page. So this noun page, Rahul bought what? A pen. So here a pen, this is your object. But here the question comes. ये जो ऑब्जेक्ट स्टूडेंट्स मन रखो, इन ए सेंटेंस ऑब्जेक्ट कम्स इन टू केसेस. ऑब्जेक्ट दुई का केस रे आसीबो. सो हियर वी डिस्कस्ड अबाउट द ऑब्जेक्ट. हियर दिस इज ऑब्जेक्ट टू वर्ब. हियर इट इज ऑब्जेक्ट टू वर्ब बट. सो मार्क हियर इन द सेंटेंस. सब्जेक्ट इट इज ए नाउन, बट एक्शन वर्ड आई मीन ए वर्ब, देन ए पेन. हियर ए पेन इज आल्सो ऑब्जेक्ट. I mean, it is also a noun. So two things you know. First, noun functions as the subject of a sentence. Number two, noun functions as the object of a verb. Then we will come to number 3. Sorry, I can write. Aaj the complement to subject. Complement to subject. Suppose I write here one sentence. My father is a teacher. My father is a teacher. You see the sentence. My father is a teacher. So here, mark here. My father, what I told you before, it is the subject. Subject means noun phrase. My, here it is used. Possessive, my father is, here the verb, a teacher. A teacher. So when we discuss about verb, we know here is. Here it is used as your linking verb. Here it is known as your linking verb. Linking verb means here is, its work is nothing, only to maintain the link in between my father and a teacher. Its work is this much only. Here is never makes any function. इस जगह is कौन सी function ही करी नहीं. Only it links between two. Here my father is a subject, is a noun page, a teacher is also a noun page. Just it joins them, maintains the link. So when be verb is used as your main verb in a sentence, then a teacher here is the complement. Or differently you can see, suppose I omit a teacher को मैं omit कर देवी. My father is doesn't have any meaning at all. So a teacher here completes the whole sentence. That's why it is your complement. In this case, I can say it is your complement. So complement to what? Now here it is complement to subject, or you can say subject complement, because it completes the meaning. So this is function number 3. So first function you know, noun functions as the subject of a sentence. Number 2, it functions as object to verb, but in that case, that verb must be a transitive verb. And in this section, number 3, third point, my father is a teacher. Here it is the complement. Complement. I mean, it is the complement to my father. I mean the subject. You can say subject complement. Number 3. Then comes number 4. Number 4, I can say object to preposition. This is also another function of noun. Object to preposition. How object to preposition? Suppose I say the book is on the table. The book is on the table. If I write this, the book here, what I told you before, the book here, subject, is here verb. The book is where? On the table. So here on, on, it is preposition. Always keep it in mind, after preposition, only noun can come or pronoun can come. Preposition pore, whatever comes, it is the noun or a pronoun. And in this case, the table. In some cases this happens. After preposition, verb may come. You can use a verb after preposition. But students, in that case, that verb is used as a gerund. That verb is used as a gerund. So gerund means, you know it, it is a position of a noun but function of a verb. बा जोटा को हमर इंग्लिश रे भी कहा जाए verbal noun बोली कहा जाए मतलब gerund बोली कहा जाए तो आनी पारिबो जने if it comes to your mind sir subject पर कोन sorry preposition पर केवल कोन noun और pronoun आसीबो no noun आसीबो noun clause भी आसीबो pronoun भी आसीबो और verb आसीबो जदि भी verb आसे if verb comes the verb must be used there as a gerund or ताको grammatical term is your gerund or we can say verbal noun ताको हम verbal noun बोली कहि परिबा तो here the table so here the table I can say the table here is an object. So in second point I told you just mark here in second point object of a verb. Rahul bought a pen. Here object a pen, it is the object to verb, but in this case the book is on the table. Here the table is also object, but here the object to preposition. Here the table, it is the object to preposition. So students, object comes in two cases in a sentence, either object to verb or object to preposition. So now we know those two. Second point रे मु तुमको डिस्कशन करिछि जे object of a verb. Here I discuss, here this is the table object, object to preposition. Number 4. Then we come to number 5. Number 5. Here I can say complement to object, or you can say object complement. Mark here, I write one sentence. We elected Rabi captain. We elected Rabi captain. So try to analyze the sentence. Here we, subject of the sentence. Here we, it is used as the subject of the sentence. I write here subject, elected. Here the verb, you know. So what I told you, how to find out the object of a verb? We elected whom? Kahaku. So I told you at the beginning, I mean at this point, mark here, if you ask what or whom, if we get any answer, then we can say that is the object. So we elected, my question was, we elected whom? Rabi. So here, Rabi, it is the object. Object of what? The object of verb. We elected Rabi. So suppose there is I, just this captain na what I have written here ए जगह मुझे लिखी captain. Okay, तो मु कौन करी suppose I just omit captain. We elected Ravi. If I write this much, we elected Ravi. What does it mean? आमे रवि को इलेक्ट कलु कौन इलेक्ट कल प्रेसिडेंट सेक्रेटरी कैप्टेन मॉनिटर एक्स वाई जेड व्हाट तामाने सेंटेंस रो प्रॉपर मीनिंग आसुनी it doesn't the sentence itself it is not logical doesn't give any logical sense so suppose I write here captain we elected Ravi captain so here it gives a logical meaning bas logical meaning दे दिला तो in this case this captain here captain you know captain is also one noun so here this is complement but here the question comes it is complement of what here this is complement of object or what you say object complement okay so here I told you before in this part mark here as the complement to subject so here it is your subject complement but whenever I come to this point here it is object complement I mean complement to object so complement comes in these two cases complement to object or complement to subject exactly object to action verb or object to preposition and first one I told you object I mean used as the subject of a sentence so these are the 5 uses next class we'll go for other uses of a noun okay so please like share and subscribe our channel DK English Odisha. Jai Jagannath.